if you're looking at the top right and wondering why it says it's 7:32, I am actually not recording the day after I would. In fact, I actually technically uploaded the as you can create a new playlist. You most likely have seen it by now. But I made a new playlist for my Vannamelon Investigations, including my first and second investigation and the third one where I investigated everything last year. Though this one, at the time of recording it, I actually literally just made it basically, but I haven't. Well, I have technically uploaded. It's private right now. So when tomorrow happens, at least tomorrow for me, comes around, I'm going to take it off private. So basically, just basically all these videos are going to be recorded in advance. So I don't have the. So I won't be uploading the same two of the same series. Two episodes of the same series of videos. You get what I mean. I won't be uploading multiple Vannamelon investigations a day, which would be better. I feel like it would be better than just making one and uploading one every single week, because every single week I gotta do reaction to one. I don't know. I'm making this a lot more complicated. But in the last video for you guys, we investigated the first two videos where we have a little talk. Well, the first one isn't actually where we talked there. It's just a little introduction to the whole concept, the whole theme of last year's Halloween fiasco. The second one was, and honestly, we got some reminders of some pretty interesting stuff, like where the Black Joker came from, being that Vannamelon or Mini Lemon, whichever you prefer, created herself. She did not get it from anyone. She did not steal it or anything like that. She didn't borrow from anybody. She made it herself. A big question is, how did she make it? And how she was able to get it on Rose, and where Rose even came from. There's a lot of questions. Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of them are going to be answered. At least through these videos from last year. Videos that are coming out this year may answer a lot of the questions, though. Most specifically, where Rose came from in the first place. Because everything that seems. Paradomics actually covered in his pair theory that he uploaded the day I'm recording this. I had mentioned it in the last video I did. He also saw Rose as the key, thing in all of this. She's the main reason why this is happening. It's all around her. She is the most important. She's the most important character in this year's Halloween thing. Last year, I don't know about the years prior, but last year was us. We were the most important because because we were the ones getting the information, and we had to and whatnot. You get what I mean? This year, it's all about Rose. Rose was a thing last year. Rose was important last year, but not nearly as important this year because we got a lot more information that all ties right to her. In fact, she's actually most important of last year. Scratch everything I said. She is, because a lot of the things from last year actually tie in to what's happening this year. Like what I mentioned with the black choker, which is definitely important. But this time we're going to be taking a look at our second week and our third week videos. Or maybe we're just going to talk. I think, well, we'll see. Because I don't really plan these videos out in advance. I don't have like a script or anything like that. I'm always writing a script for the whole Meta Runner thing so we can get a grasp of everything that's gone on in the series since the day I'm recording this, the season finale happened. And I can only guess it's going to be at least 2 to 3 weeks or so until we get the next daily episodes. With the fact that they have to work on season 2. It's in production. They don't have everything ready yet. Anyways, let's dive into the third video of this whole of the 2018 Mini Lemon saga, whatever you want to call it. Let's just I need to stop trying to be cool.
Welcome back, my puny, stupid nuthead. I'm so happy you
Still
returned
calling
to
us
have
stupid, I
another
see.
weekly chat with me. I was able to drain some more melon power from your dumb melon queen. She may be a little weaker, but hey, at least we can talk a little more longer, right?
Yeah, grammar though. Yes, but what matter? I'm not here just to chat. I'm here to defeat you evil lemons.
How exciting. But aren't you a little worried that all of your efforts will lead to nothing? For all we know, I could be stalling you from saving your stupid little melon queen.
The melonheads are strong. We defeated you before, we can easily defeat you again.
Oh, wow. What a sweet little melon head you are. What are you gonna do next? Make me a tomato salad and have a little picnic with me?
Also, it's a little just gotta say, it's a little weird that she specifically says tomato. I mean, that may just be me overthinking things, but
Oh, I hate you puny melon heads and your stupid colorful sweetness. It irritates me to no end.
fine. Let's just get started on the questions instead.
Oh, please go ahead. I'm dying to hear what you want to ask me. Well, then again, I think your melon queen is probably dying more.
Wow, the savagery. Also, I was originally going to mention the little lemon on her head, because I mean, it's honestly kind of creepy. Not to mention, it's not just Minnie who has it. Vanos has that aspect too. The little melon on her head actually also is seemingly sentient. Either that or it just matches to, or their little lemon and melon companions just match their expressions. But I don't know. Last week you didn't have the time to answer everything. Let's try this again.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Are there more evil lemons out there?
Who knows? There could be or there couldn't be. you the big history lesson about us lemons. It'll probably be best.
So someday we're going to get that history lesson. And I'm going to pay attention to all of it.
If you just deal with us for now, for your precious Melon Queen's sake.
What do you mean by us? Who else are you working with?
I really don't think you'll like that answer.
I think we already know. What do you mean I won't like that answer? I wouldn't like that answer.
Don't get snarky with me, idiot. As much as
Excuse me?
I'll love to
Oh yeah, that happened.
That's why I can't explain these things yet. The only thing I can do for now is answer questions here.
That was Rose, I'm sure. Fine. Had you ever thought of just maybe being a nice woman for a change? Or just making your own YouTube channel?
See, this is why I can't stand you stupid melonheads. You think that life is all about being sweet and kind to others. Be kind, don't forget these happy things, and everything will turn out okay. Well, guess what? It's not that easy for us lemons. Apart from you sweet fruits, lemons are sour. We were born to be bitter at the core. Humans will always hate us and our personality. They will always throw us lemons in the trash and choose sweet, pretty things instead. You never went through life tasting nothing but bitter, seeing nothing but bitter.
I mean, some people like eating sour candy. Guilty.
Sour candy is just cheap, fake sour filled with plastic fluff, bad apples and rotten oranges.
Huh?
Imagine this. Take a nice fresh lemon, slice it all up, and then try to eat the whole thing up whole. That's a real lemon. The real deal. Not that fake plastic candy treat you call sour.
But
Eat a real lemon, and if you can't handle the true bitter, then you're just as pathetic as everyone else.
hold on, some people do like sours. Some might even like sweet and sour things.
Ugh, please. And tomatoes are vegetables.
There's her mentioning tomatoes again.
People have called us bad fruits evil for decades, and we can't stand it. Just because a few of you puny melonheads might prefer sour things doesn't change anything.
But
Besides, where does being nice get you in life if you're always hated?
look, you're not really listening.
And you're missing my point. I have survived both of my lives being bitter and stealing fruit power.
Both
Like I
lives?
already told you, lemons are considered weaker than many popular fruits. That's why us sour fruits have to be tougher. Fight and attack anyone who stands in our way to survive in this world. And you know who doesn't need to attack other fruits to survive?
Melons?
Dumb, sweet little fruits like yourself. And guess what? Vannamelon does not deserve that stupid
She's
crown.
going on an entire rant.
Attitude.
You get a chance to make your own channel. Oh, there's Monica. Hi. How's it going?
You don't get it. You don't understand a single bit of it. Survive, attack, to be bitter by nature. Being nice gets you nowhere in life.
Sorry, just think you need to hear me out.
Shut up, stop. I told you already. I'm not gonna be lectured and have some picnic with you. I think you're lucky that lemons are this week before Halloween. I would do anything to just kill her now. Time's up. No more power. Sending you back now.
Wait, hold on.
What?
What do you mean by both your eyes? Could you explain what that means before I go?
Run off and tell your melonheads everything you've learned today. And next week, if you're a little nicer, I'll be happy to show you another form of mine. Ta-ta for now.
And that's where it ends.
Stupid melon queen.
Just want to check the description for this one. And nothing there. Very, very mysterious. I think we have time to check out this next one. Our third week. getting close to the last one. This is when she chooses her next form.
Stupid Melon Queen. Stupid red one. Stupid everyone. Her powers, you stupid melon heads, everyone taking my throne.
Huh. Wonder what she could have been talking about, eh? Also, one thing that Para actually mentioned. Actually, I think this is a good point to explain that, because I did mention I was going to talk about that in the last one I made just before this, but I didn't. So what he said, because like the whole thing was that she's been trying to get Rose's, she had been trying to get Rose's power last year a lot. It just, tired out, stressed her out and all that. And so what if many wanted Van to get Rose and try and take care of her. And try and get mad, stressed, try to weaken her by tiring her out is essentially the premise that Para was going for. Because let's actually hop over to this one. It says, Melon, tired and exhausted from being haunted by her suffering nightmares of her lemon clone Mini Lemon, has spent months after months trying to endlessly research and investigate her clone in order to put an end to Lemon's yearly Halloween takeovers. First of all, she's restless, paranoid, and very desperate. As the countdown to October ticks throughout 2019, she can't seem to figure out a plan. Her only lead, the Red One, a rare demon child who was summoned last Halloween. She takes care of the child, singing to her nightly. Next October, the Sour Demon's iconic song rings into her ears, taunting her once more. Your time is near. For now, see you next year. And now it's October. The Melon Queen has run out of time. Before fleeing and disappearing into the night with the Red One, Melon, pure desperation, makes one final decision. She has no other choice. That final decision was to take some of Rose's power and turn herself into Demon Melon. The whole thing. She's restless, paranoid, and very desperate. She's tired and exhausted from the nightmares of me, so she can't sleep well. On top of the fact that she's trying to do all this research on the lemons and Mini Lemon, and she has to try and take care of Rose. I mean, that's a lot for one person to handle. It doesn't really seem like, at the moment, she has anybody else she can rely on to help her. I mean, seriously. Like, it almost seems like Minnie wants this happen to weaken her, to lower her defenses so that she can finally take her down. So she can finally beat Vanna. Anyways, back to our third week. I'm here. I think we made her bad last time. Me 11? Lemon, hey, what's going on? Are you okay?
You know what I just realized, Melonhead? Something just came to my head just now. Something good. Something really, really good. I've been thinking about what you told me a change. Be kind to people instead of sour. And lastly, what you said about how some melonheads might like sweet and sour.
There we go.
That they can enjoy both
Sweet and sour things. Okay.
I've been dealing, stressing, losing my
There it is again. She's saying, she's literally admitting that she is going through essentially what Vanna's going through. Except Vanna has it on much more scared. Because she doesn't only have to stress over for this little person, A.E. Rose, or A.K. Rose. I don't know if I really used A.E. correctly there, but anyways, Rose would have. This is something. All this I'm saying right now about this whole stressing out and tiring stuff is all from Paradomics. Not myself. I didn't think of this myself, so credit to him. Credit to him. All credit to him. Like, yeah. Yeah, so maybe Minnie realized she could pull this same thing. She could make Vanna have to go through the same thing she had to go through by having to deal with Rose, which would tire her a bit, but tire her a lot with the added bonus of Vanna obsessing and stressing and working herself to the brim, to the just trying so hard, working so hard, overworking yourself to try and stop Minnie, to finally get rid of her. I mean, I'm sure you get what I mean. I'm not explaining it well, but I've never been good at explaining things, but still.
Person. What color, right now, do I
That she mentions. You also look very red, Minnie Lemon.
I can't see it. She's making me only see yellow. I can't see red.
What?
Here's the thing. I don't know who to believe in anymore. Not them, not her, not you. I mean, why should I believe in a melonhead? I honestly think you're just lying and trying to turn me sweet.
What's your point?
I want to try something. I'll humor you.
There we go.
Some questions this week.
Instead of her answering our questions, we got answer hers. Nothing in the description, so he doesn't exactly answer yet.
I talked to a special friend of mine on how to do it, and I think I'm ready to test it all out. I asked you
Just test
to
here.
answer, and you're gonna be honest with me, completely honest with me.
I guess, but if I answer being honest, I feel like you'll just leave and.
I would have left by now. There are reasons why I wanted to speak to you. Trust me. I don't have much time right now, and I don't have much energy left, so let's hurry up and get this over with.
And what would you do if I just lied about everything then?
Can you stop asking me stupid questions already? Look, I don't have much time to waste, so let's hurry up.
It's time.
Wait, I don't want to yet.
Wait, who's talking right now? Oh, he speaks to my friend while showing them the form we created.
Wait, I can explain.
You tried to hide me from them forever. We made a deal. Remember?
No, I can't.
Show them us, lemon, citrus, citron. Show. Oh, God. I forgot how crazy that whole thing was.
Sorry, Melon. Looks like we need to arrange check on those wonderful questions we wanted to ask you. Lemon isn't feeling too good today, and she has more important things
It gets there. Now, I will admit, I did not remember that whole thing. But I know that one thing's for certain. After the transformation, that wasn't Minnie in control there. That was Rose, the red one. It seems Rose is much less innocent than we honestly expected. It seems. After that, there's only 2 videos left. Not the red one thing. No, I'm talking about our last leak and next October. I mean, we gotta check everything, alright? Even if it is as silly as something as a little music video made by Vannamelon just to taunt Vanna. So I mean, yeah. But the next video that you guys will see is gonna be covering those two. There wasn't really much to go off to talk about on this third one that I haven't already, mentioned or anything like that. But hey, I'm just cut here. I've never been good at outros. Although the one I did on the last video wasn't too bad, I will admit.